Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and I gotta say, I found a new favorite hobby here on YouTube. It's going and watching these behind-the-scenes house tours of some of the biggest creators on the platform, and I gotta say, the finance channels, we seem to be doing pretty well, but the beauty channels, just take whatever I'm making, multiply it by like 5 to 10, and you got these guys right here. For example, we got this guy, Bretman Rock. He's got 8.5 million subscribers on YouTube. He's got like 16 million followers on Instagram. I'm seeing his name now every single time I sign on to YouTube because we got this video here, number 17 on trending right now. It's titled, Inside Bretman Rock's Colorful Hawaiian Villa. Wait for it, open door, wait for it again. Architectural Digest. One of these days we gotta feature my humble abode on Architectural Digest. That's when you know you've made it. But until then, let's go ahead and watch this video. But first, we have to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much, and now let's begin.
Aloha! Hi AD, welcome in, come inside.
Wow, look at that view. That's gorgeous. I am always so curious. If you live here full time, does it feel like you're always on a vacation? Does it feel like every day you wake up, you're like,
oh, you know what? I'm relaxed today.
or does it wear off after a while? This is something I've always wondered. So if anyone lives in Hawaii, like a spot like this, does every day feel like a vacation? I just want to know.
So this is my formal living room. I feel like it represents a lot of like Bretman Rock. Random, it's very colorful, and it's very gay, duh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would ever refer to myself in the third person, like, this place represents Graham Stephan very well. Graham Stephan loves this right here, this desk. This is very Graham Stephan. It sounds weird when I'm talking about myself like that. Maybe we should just try this as a joke. And just, from now on, I'm gonna refer to myself in the third person for the rest of the video.
This is my live terrarium out here. I feel like it's just like a piece of nature in my house, and I don't know, like staring at it is so therapeutic and I love it so much. It's definitely my favorite piece in my formal living room. And you already know, you recognize the name, it's the baddest.
I gotta say, this reminds me of Graham Stephan's living room where he has an aquarium. It's so ridiculous. He has an aquarium right when you walk in. It brings the ocean all the way into the desert in Las Vegas. But no, in all seriousness, Graham Stephan actually really likes the neon behind this in conjunction with the plants, with the mist on the bottom. This is just a really cool piece.
And my favorite chair out of like my whole entire house is this bloom chair from Kenneth. He is a Filipino designer, and it's called a blooming chair because it's supposed to resemble a flower.
I don't think that resembles a flower. I'm looking at that. What flower looks like that? That reminds me of, you could use your imagination. It reminds me of that.
Let's be real. Y'all know what it resembles to me, so.
Yeah, you know what the thing is? It's the way it's stitched in the center that makes it look like it's going in. But yeah, that's definitely not a flower. I don't know what flower looks like that.
And I don't know, I just feel like it's so sexual and so Bretman Rock. This is designed and made by a local artist. It also reminds me so much of like my MTV show because of this chair. And honestly, I just like sitting here sometimes and like admiring my house, like wow.
Yeah, I could see he's definitely a very modest, humble guy. You know, doesn't like talking about himself too much, just a little bit. But I actually do really like that he's bringing in a lot of local pieces into this, and I think it fits really well into the space.
I also collect a lot of crystals. You guys will see them all throughout my house. I love crystals. I'm pretty sure this is heat-treated selenite. Not selenite, celestite. I don't know what the f it's called, but it's orange, and I love it.
It's a mineral, Murray, for anyone who watches Breaking Bad. I've really wanted to get some sort of like minerals or like gems or something like that, like a big rock. You know those purple ones that you see when you walk in? I just think they're so neat, and I can't imagine those things going down in value. I mean, if you buy these things, chances are it's worth what it's worth as long as you don't overpay.
This is my formal dining room. My favorite piece in this dining room is probably this butt chair.
Ugh, that seems like one of those things from A Christmas Story. You know how you have like the leg lamp? This seems like the chair equivalent of that. Like you would win that at a raffle, you would take it home and your wife would be, what is that? throw it away. Not in our house. But the husband kind of likes it for some reason. Listen, not my cup of tea, but it's a conversation starter for sure.
Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I pretend that I know how to cook. This side is my breakfast nook. I would be lying to you if I say I actually eat my breakfast over here, but it's just such a nice thing to look at. I love these light bulbs.
I actually really like that light piece and the whole breakfast area. That's one of those spots that I wouldn't eat there, but that's a perfect spot to work from.
Over here is my living room. Not my formal living room, but my living room.
You know you rich when you have a living room and a formal living room. The formal living room is what you see when you walk in. No one ever actually uses that. It's just for aesthetics. But then you got a living room that you could actually live in. That's when you know you got crypto money.
I grew up around nature my whole entire life. It's probably the reason why I would never move to the city like LA or like New York. There's ocean and mountain view. Like, what more could you ask for?
Well, Malibu has the same thing, except the tax rates. The tax rates in California are insane, but technically you could get something very similar to this in Malibu.
So let's head upstairs. Another thing that my designers helped me source out are these local paintings. I love supporting local artists.
I actually really like how that's situated on the wall with various sizes and in different placements. I think it really makes the entire wall.
My favorite one is this turtle right here. I'm a big advocate for saving turtles because without turtles, we wouldn't have turtles. Please don't use plastic straws, because do you want this to die? No, you don't.
You see this, guys? No straw. Just sip it. That's what's amazing about the iced coffee. Just sip it. No straw needed.
This is my attic. This is the hangout spot for like my friends and I. I like to call this my manifesting tower. A lot of like my crystals are over here. And whenever I'm manifesting or journaling, I like to stay in this room because of like all the energy.
What more can you manifest? I think he's already manifested everything he needs at this point. He's got it all.
So over here we have my closet / fitting room.
Wow, he's got a whole bedroom turned into a closet. That's what a lot of people are doing right now, by the way. I've seen this in so many houses throughout Los Angeles. Chances are, if the house is big enough, if they've got more than 5 or 6 bedrooms, one of them guaranteed has been turned into a closet.
And my favorite thing about this is this moment right here. This is not my everyday closet. This is kind of just like my extra room.
This is his formal closet. He's got the closet and then the formal closet that is for aesthetics only.
So welcome to my patio, you guys. I have this chair right here. I also have another Kenneth piece right here. I don't know, I feel like I'm in the embryo and I feel like a fetus again when I'm here.
This is a gorgeous patio. I want a patio like that. That's what I want to manifest next. I love patios like that. I would like this to be like kind of screened in so that way you could leave food out and not have to worry about insects. But this is gorgeous.
Another thing that's like really magical about this place is that it just sounds like nature at all times. Like, see?
I love that. That's the one thing I miss about West LA is that you don't get all the birds chirping in the morning. And that is something nice in the morning when you go out to the backyard and there's a whole bunch of like sparrows chittering around everywhere. It's nice.
We have my room over here. I feel like I sound like a broken record, but open view, windows everywhere.
You know what? At least he's making a lot of use of the space. The entire house, he's got a room for everything he needs. So from that perspective, he's made the most of it.
So I guess now I'm gonna take you guys into my front yard. A lot of people will argue that it's my backyard, but it's honestly my front yard.
He's got a lot of space. I'm curious how much this is worth and if he bought it or rented it. Well, I found it online. That was pretty easy, and it sold for about $2 million. So there you go. He bought it, $2 million bucks. Seems like a pretty good deal.
We are in my front yard. I have these lounge chairs over here. And I have a fire pit right here as well. So over here is my outdoor lounge area, but my favorite is this. And this is actually where I eat most of my meals. I like to eat my meals outside. I also am working on putting a bar in here.
Yeah, I totally agree with him on that. I think that's a really good use of that space, and it looks like you have either a water line or what looks to be a gas line down there. So I would say putting a bar there is the right move.
Speaking of like future projects, I am planning on putting a pool right in front over here.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. This place needs a pool. Look at all that yard space. He's got everything he needs right here except for a pool. I'd say a pool would make it. A pool with palm trees all around it and some plants and stuff. Perfect.
I also love this avocado tree right here. She's actually producing new avocados for me.
Wow, he's got an avocado tree. I would love that. Jeez. Imagine not having to pay for avocados. Those things are so expensive. And imagine just being able to grow them. He could pay for the house just with the avocados.
So yeah, that was my house. I love having a place in Hawaii. I will always be a Hawaii boy. I'll always be an island boy. And just so blessed to be surrounded by nature. There is one more thing that I forgot to show you guys. And it is my monster truck of a golf cart. Girl, getting the mail is a task. So you need a golf cart. I hope you guys enjoyed my house.
So yeah, overall, Graham Stephan really likes this video. He does think it needs a pool though in the back. I gotta say, this is a great video to watch. And if Architectural Digest ever wants to come and see Graham Stephan's house in Las Vegas, my door is always open for Architectural Digest. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post there pretty much daily. So if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as in the podcast Coffee Hour. New episodes being posted every single Sunday. Thank you guys again for watching, and until next time.